Good evening. My name is Roger Nye. I live at 1495 Westwood Circle. I'm a member of Occupy Muskegon. I've been attending meetings of local government all over the place, but especially in the city of Muskegon. I'd just like to share with you a few things we discovered. One thing had to do with the Sappi plant, the former Sappi plant, which is, you probably know, is only a few miles away from our water intake. The water we get from the city of Muskegon Heights. That site contains dioxins, some of the most toxic chemicals known. It contains a lot of other nasty things. We should all be concerned about what happens to that site. Another issue that came up was the attitude of a local company which wants to take over a park known as Fisherman's Landing, which I'm sure that a lot of people from Norton Shores enjoy. That's been pretty much beaten back, but bad ideas keep resurfacing when companies trying to make some money. But the last thing I'd like to talk to you about is something which indirectly affects us, is the senior transit program that the city of Muskegon offers. That is threatened right now because of the decline in community block grant revenues. And my understanding is that we are somehow involved with the same community block grant. But anyway, we got very concerned when we heard some of the seniors around town talking about how much this program means to them. And of course, we wonder why we don't have a program like that here in Norton Shores as well. Efforts will be made, I'm sure both publicly and privately. The city of Muskegon has proposed to put a millage increase on the ballot for this program specifically. And they ask for ideas as to how this program can somehow be maintained. Now, the need for this sort of transportation is very serious among older people, especially in the winter when the snow piles up and the sidewalks are not always clear. Falls are a great hazard to older people, and very many of them are not able to drive any longer. And I told the story of my mother, who broke her hip after alighting from a regular public conveyance, and she was dead 6 weeks later from complications, even though the hip was successfully repaired. And let's face it, we all get older and we all get more fragile. Well, so I was hoping that perhaps something on a regional basis might be possible, and it isn't necessarily just a matter of increasing taxes. I did find one model which we could consider. It began in Portland, Maine, and it's an organization known as IT in America, and they do offer this sort of same sort of public transportation for seniors that involves, basically escorting them to the vehicle, escorting them to their destination once they get there. It involves volunteer drivers, and that's how they save money. Volunteer drivers are recompensed, however. They gain credits towards the day when they will no longer be able to drive, and they can use these credits for rides. And I just thought it might be an idea that I could throw out here, that see if anybody's interested in this sort of thing. Usually these programs are handled by partnerships among governments and private charities, United Way, things like that. So there are about 20 affiliates around the country now. I'll start in Portland, Maine, as I said. The nearest ones to us are in Detroit, Chicago, Racine, Wisconsin, and Quad Cities in Iowa. I just wanted to throw that out as an idea, see if anybody's interested. And I'm also going to take this to the city of Muskegon and suggest it to them. But I think that cooperation on a regional basis is often a good way to deal with this sort of thing, and through private efforts as well as public. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Anyone else?